Hello boys and girls, it's me, Yoshi here, back with my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch, where the last video, as you can see, we did see his battle and boss challenges A-Rank. Now we're going to do the same exact thing with Volga. Sorry. I'm not gonna get used to I'm gonna get bored of saying that a lot. Good news is after finishing this character, we'll be more than halfway done, so yeah, that's something to get excited for. So, I was actually gonna record this video on Monday, and then I found out, well, both this and the next one, but, I found out I had something to do on Monday, so I'm going to be doing it now instead, just to make it go faster. So yeah, other than that though, you know what to expect by now. We're gonna annihilate the enemies and get through pretty quickly. You know, man, maybe I should just use this on the second wave as well, at least partially, so we get more troops to show up. The game has to cause more troops to show up eventually, so I think if we just do this enough times, in wave 2, maybe we could get more troops to appear and then start using our specials. I've never tried it before. I usually just decide to use specials on everyone. It's nice and easy. Ooh, barely enough. Okay. Of course, before we do that, we have to do the other stuff up here first. See, look how little that was. I think, honestly, it's better to just use this to destroy a bunch of enemies right away. Okay, well, we still have a few more troops to destroy. But at least now we can hopefully get more troops to shoot. Yeah, see, it is just based on the number of builds, so although we'll have to kill more now. The result is our relevant pieces and a lot more enemies show up now. Now, if we use our specials, we should get through a lot more enemies at once. Trying to do it in the other part is just extremely inefficient. Why it was regularly taking so long, because I keep trying to do it. See, but we're able to actually kind of just stay in one area now. We never were able to do that initially. We simply just didn't have enough troops for that to work. Now there's so much more that we can deal with. And it's possible they could spawn even more, too, if we waited long enough, but any more than that is just kind of tedious. Probably not really worth it at that point. I think it's better to just use the special attacks if we get anything called fetch. Will mean that we have to kill more troops in general, but it doesn't really matter from my perspective, because by doing that, we were able to get an A-rank. We didn't get that the last time, huh? Right? Yeah. So, yeah, that saved us a little bit of time, at least on that part. I think probably the starter play would be in the future to use Magic Fountain Plus once again. Then immediately exchange it for It's not worth it to use it here though, because we could just take out the troops normally. Okay, well, this is going a lot better now by following this strat. Not much we could have done about the tie, especially since we didn't have magic refills after that, but that still worked out well. Okay, so now we have to face our friend, okay, he did a lot of annoying attacks. He's doing the attack where he keeps missile miss. It's not good. Okay, that did more damage than whenever he tries to do his B. Usually when he does his B, I can actually avoid that. Alright. So we can weaken the captains if we really wanted to, but there is no reason to. Now we get to face our clone again. I think I've said this so many times. Okay, well, our clone is pretty easy when playing as Volga, I'll say that much. Alright, that was fast. We'll wait until the second battle actually to show off the victory animation. Just cause, why not? Alright. We'll get this done. Night press. Alright. Probably the easier way to actually do the magic strat if we're gonna do it is just use magic right away, but then end it somewhat prematurely. Not gonna do it right away though, as I want to take out Zelda first and then do that later. Keeps trying to guard our attack, it's a bit annoying. There we go. We'll just go straight for this time. Once he actually opened his mouth, never mind, I guess I won't be doing that this time. Okay, that fast enough. That's the best way to take out King Dado right there. He actually opens his mouth for once. It's nice. We'll probably still use the magic. We'll just have the magic smash. I guess I'm gonna call it from now on. We're just gonna wait until later. It's never enough. I need a true challenge. Yeah, take out this video mazes. Clearly never enough for him. We had all of them that one attack there, which is cool. Pretty well, as you can see. Not much else is happening otherwise. Just taking out hundreds of troops. Hundreds and thousands of troops. Trying to also defeat most of the captain enemies so we can keep getting our materials from them. It's actually the only reason why I'm running around here, because remember, we still need a bunch of anti-boss formulas to be made. The only way to them safely is to keep taking these captains here. Oh, perfect. We caught him immediately. Okay, I want to try and take out as many troops as I can while I move here. Okay, that was not the best. This is actually what we want, because it does a lot of damage. This is really good when there's like already a ton of enemies around. The third one is better normally, but this one's better when we're trying to take out other enemies. It's kind of weird. Before I was prioritizing a higher troop count and just getting enemies done like this. There. Then, when I realized I needed more materials, it's like now I'm starting to take out the transfer captain's war. Because the more materials I get, the better. By the way, I take no pleasure in this, but it is done. Okay, perfect. I actually thought I skipped the victory animation for a second, but we made it work. Alright. There we go. It's done. Honestly, I think if I just stick with the same aimless characters I already have, it'll be fine. And some characters don't even get any costumes starting on this next row anyway. There's very few that'll even have costumes to begin with. But just in case, I'll check. Oh, I actually like this one. This one doesn't actually fit. Looks unique enough and fancy. I like it. I'm playing with that cover for the rest of this playthrough. I decided that's the one I'm going to use. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go here. Stay this guy out now. He's gonna be annoying otherwise. Then we could skip, but the fact that he's so much in our way, it's just kind of annoying to deal with otherwise. There we go. Ooh, barely got enough. Gonna have to probably a little bit more, or maybe take out a captain or two. Not the giant bosses, but the other ones. Oh, okay, never mind. Somehow that just barely got me enough. We went kind of a bit slower, but I noticed we could also just use a few attacks on some guys. So, why not? There we go. That was pretty fast. I think we know the loop to do by now. We're not going to use the magic on the other stuff, but I guess once we get closer, we could probably start doing it this way. And just, I don't want to waste anti-boss formula on 1,000 and 1,500 waves now, because they're already pretty easy. Also, Volga is kind of a terrible special for this. I think it'd actually be easier for Volga to just use his 2 attacks instead, and that alone could do good enough damage. So if we want to do the fast strategy, we just have to attack with Volga, which means some of the bosses could theoretically get up, and that could be annoying. Alright, well we know by now we probably need at least 3 of them. So we'll start by doing this. main difference is we're going to be attacking them both at once. We're just trying to break them. Generally, this is not done because you don't have good AoE, so one will usually get up. See, like that. The usual way you want to get around that is by using specials, but our Zero does not have the best special. He kind of just moves around when he uses it. It's also a single hit, so it wouldn't really do much damage. So I'm gonna do this the alternative way, which is it involves either taking them out one by one, or doing the special strat, or using magic and actually wasting it early so we can knock them down. So we just need to hope that either String Crush or a different attack multi-hits them. And from there we just kind of use magic, hope for the best. There we go. Okay, well that somehow worked. I think doing that strategy going out to there seems a bit slower at first, but when you can't always get all the troops here, I think it works better, honestly. Alright, it's that first part done. Like I mentioned, it didn't take very long. The only problem of doing this alternate origin strategy is because we're not using specials to make ourselves invisible, we can sometimes get knocked down, back a few times, and that can be very annoying sometimes to deal with. Not much we can do. So either this or the 2000 will give us the level up by name. I'm just wondering which one will be. I'm curious. Of course, we're still using bombos because I feel like we need their defense down if we want to do this quickly. Hey, for once it worked. Definitely a different strategy of what you're probably used to seeing. Kind of interesting. For once, we don't actually aggressively have to use specials. Instead, we get to multi at them instead, because that's better with Volga, because he has a good AoE that can actually almost smash them both at once. As you can see, though, it's quite tight in the timing. Just get rid of you right away. You don't have to use you later. I think at one point I was able to get down to 50 hour without taking out the coma. I don't remember, but this gave us our needed so far. Okay, that made sense. Yeah, with how little tubes there were to respawn, it didn't even give us all of them right away. I don't think we did Volga skip this time. Honestly, I think we have to always take them out no matter what. Like Sia, well, he might not be able to overkill the bosses. Volga is still pretty good healer himself. His skill is very simple, so it won't take that long him at all. Alright, well, actually, I'll just hit you. This one did somehow survived. If we had the nuts, we would have already won. That works. My attack was so great with that magic that the dark bubble and reappeared. Dude, he's still there. He didn't vanish because he reappeared as the battle was ending, which is interesting. Have you ever seen that? Alright, well, that works. Anyway, battle. About 2,000 battle now. Let's do it. So far, we're getting a good amount of materials back. I think I was initially worried because I guess I did use it quite aggressively at first. But now I know to only use it as survival battles, it won't be nearly as bad. Anyway, let's keep going. I should have a much faster time at these. He so far has been doing much better. I think just most of the silent roll is just really weak. Yeah, I cannot speak. Really weak characters that for some reason just could not get it done. Okay, I do not want to miss you. We're going to do that, and because we could not get a set, we'll just go ahead and do this first. That guy was dude, and to steal his my item power, it didn't even matter. Really. Because I still have full magic, because joke's on you, I have Mountain Plus, actually. So it literally changed nothing. Okay, it's probably not worth doing that really early. It'd be easier to just go and defeat the other bosses first, then do it. As you know, we always take out all these manhandles together if we can. This is where the real risky part could play in, though. Because if we miss one of them, then we'll start taking a lot of damage. Now we're about to maybe see that. Be like VK Rat, because this is what's gonna happen now that we cannot do the same strategy. Now, Volga is longer. Okay, we at least kill a couple of items with that. May not have been fast. Somehow those attacks haven't hit the Gomba once. I was right next to her face several times. Yeah, nothing happened. There we go. No, this is enough. We've done the battle enough times to know about it. I think maybe we got some bad luck and these guns might have actually been attacking and killing some of the forces. Oh, that's why there's less? I don't know. I know we've typically done most of them by now. It's ridiculous. I thought that you had already I think this going chasing me messed up. So now we're gonna have to waste even more time. Okay, so we really got unlucky because we had our answers, I think, attack as we were fighting. Now there is usually one that at least fights us. The difference is, usually it does not take out all the troops here. Now there's more here all of a sudden. Get why there weren't all of them here before. Usually this area has more. It's possible one of the waves gets sapped. Or maybe we are supposed to take out the Goma. I don't know. I usually am able to take out the Manandlas and it works just fine. I don't know what happened here. Bunch of still, because apparently we didn't have enough troops, so we had to take out our boss. Usually 5 is enough on that. I know that, because I've fought only 5 many times before. I think because Go fell, I may have messed up how many troops spawned. So now, kind of mess things up. Well, hopefully the berry battles go a little bit better. Well, what am I saying? The berry battles will go better because they are the same amount of time every single time. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? Almost didn't get that because of that slow attack. Thankfully, this has a good giant boss strategy, so it shouldn't take that long to defeat them anyway. I think both those times I simply was not doing it enough. That one though is gonna be super annoying if we don't take it out right away, so why not do it right now? Maybe it's because Dodongo wasn't attacking. Maybe that's why he keeps not fighting Crush, even though it looks like he should get hit. They really just fix that in our version. Make it so that we can always hit him no matter what. That should be a thing that happens. Makes sense that Gohan could have blocked Sweet Crush, but I didn't think. Oh. Got him right away. We don't have to lose our items. Let's magic the other one, why not? Okay, in this case, having a special is nice. As we noticed by us, for a while we weren't getting the... And by the way, that is why we don't use our special. It's only one hit, but it also kind of slides us a bit forward, so it's not easily spammable like the other specials, and that's why you cannot use the central strategy. It just simply doesn't work, but you don't really need to use that strategy with Volga. half of the time Volga is so strong, you could just normally and it'll work. Okay, somehow that still worked. Still got this to work somehow. Okay, so there's a lot of leniency with getting Volga's strats to work out. But anyway, you guys know what's gonna happen next. See you when the timer is concluded with its the battle as well. And, whoa. Where are you, mate? Ah, there you are. Okay. See you in a minute. Alrighty, guys, the timer is good, and with it, the battle as well. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get these. Not gonna be tired of saying that anytime soon. Anyway, on to the next battle. Feels like I've seen it so far. By the way, I actually also intended to record this on Thursday, and, yeah, something else happened there. So now I'm recording that episode on Friday instead. So yeah, a little weird. I should be saying anything about it, but yeah. I have a very strict schedule stuff. I don't want to exhaust myself too much, but so far I've been able to make it fine. I'm most excited by the fact that I'm still able to even do this playthrough at all. I had thought to do those two playthroughs at once, but I didn't think I needed to do it initially until now. Oh my gosh, go up. Okay, you know what? I think I have to come. I think she can't see me through the wall, so I think I have to go outside of this little gate area for her to see me properly. Otherwise, we will just always do that weird behavior. So I think it's just because she cannot find me through the wall somehow, so she's probably just to run around to try and find me, and that's why I'm wasting so much time there. Okay, this Urchat, I think we can just take out before the next time shows up, so let's do that. Easy enough. Take out a dragon with the Dragon Knight, why not? Because, yeah, that's funny to say. Let's do this. Gotta focus on one at a time, unfortunately. Right now. Say our string crush for the other dudes if you can. There we go. Figured I would just do that real quick to destroy a bunch of them. There we go. Oh, we got the real one to see it. Very nice. Deal with him anymore. Wow, once he actually opened. That was a good boy for once. Didn't go. Alright, there we go. Now we can get through this a little bit easier. Just don't have enough time left to do the matches. Maybe we can just assign some magic around that we can use for that. And that they literally won't. So I guess if he's not already attacking you, you cannot attack him. If only I know about that more. Because it feels like a glitch that it almost feels like a glitch that I attack him with Extreme Crush and does not have anything happen to him. I think you would get him immediately. That's usually what happens with these kind of things. So pretty much whenever you res or do something or the one, that's when I want to hit him. Extreme Crush. Of course, there are times where I want to use it pretty quickly. There's not much else there. He was in a little attack animation, so we got it. So literally he's invulnerable to damage. Or Extreme Crush at least when he's not attacking. Very strange. Don't know why the game set games like that, but whatever. Alright, well, you know what to expect now. We'll see you in the times good and with this battle as well. Alrighty guys, we're back. The timer is concluded and with it the battle as well. Alright, I will say these videos are getting a little bit faster, but that's only because we actually getting good characters that can take out giant bosses faster. So basically whoever takes out giant bosses the fastest has the best time here, basically. This is what we're getting at, clearly. So that's gonna happen here. Alrighty then. Let's keep going then. Alright, Brave Battle Level 3 will be the last video we do. Last battle we do today. Do for now, and then we'll end the episode, and I'll show you the next part in the next episode then. Alright. Alright, stop running our draft, please. Oh my gosh, stop being an idiot. Literally, that's what I have to call him. I literally have to call him an idiot, and then he finally attacks me. I don't get what makes our draft just run away for no reason. Makes no sense whatsoever. I'm trying to use range attacks so we can also hit the Rita as well. Otherwise, not much else is needed. Since he's so fast at taking out stuff, we probably have at least time to take out one Goma exactly. Not too many of them, but a decent amount of them. The only reason we're not doing all of them right away is because, remember, this is actually kind of a difficult battle, and if we wait too long to take out the one on the far left, then they'll boost all of the troops to make them stronger, like a rally captain would do. Basically making them all stronger. Basically says Goma is planning something suspicious, acting suspicious. That's basically what it is. I don't like the other battles so far. We've got to do a lot better. Okay, him running away makes sense because he typically doesn't even go past a certain point. He just moves in a normal spot. Really stupid stocks those seeds and finally stops. That'd be a good idea. Oop. Probably should have just ignored that one and focused first of all. Well, kind of still did. And we're running. Fanatic is jumped. Didn't know we were right in front of him. Oh gosh, I'm right here, Ganon. Stop it! I'm right here! Being an idiot, man. See, I say, like, some of the giant bosses, half of the time they just don't even care. Really should. Like, how many times do I have to hit this thing before she finally recognizes me? Valentine. I don't know why, but I feel like defeating some troops here. Just want to burn off some frustration on how annoying this battle's been so far. Could have actually already gotten to the next wave. Alright, you know what? I will go on to the next wave first. Whoa. Oh, that is not the hook shot, and it made it turn around. Right here, man. Makes no sense. Hey, we actually got it to work on Ganon once. Good. Saves me having to use Magic Fountain at least. Okay, so Manhandles sound really early on this. That one's at least close. Alright, gotta focus on these Manhandles for now. Ignore the other enemies. Actually, if I want to do this quickly. But I got all of them. So I keep missing exactly one of them. Oh wait, well there's too many now nearby. So we'll just hit them both at once. Yeah, we'll have to use an extreme crush now. That's close, he almost ran away from me. Yeah, it's alright there. Of course, we have to have Magic Fountain Plus, so we want to take them out of my hand. Alright, enough of this up. Alright, so you can back to your or whatever. Or in this case, your there, I guess. Wow. What a way to finish it. It'll just immediately defeat him again. Okay, just like I did before, we're gonna find the Doofus Summoner. We'll take him out now. Funny is the redeads weren't even being annoying this time, although I probably expected them to be, so annoying. So I basically just dodged more. That's the difference now between this time and the last time I did this. So it is really just character dependent. Some characters just have good AoE to keep them at bay, others do not, so they can just at any point. Well, alright. That summoner's gone, so you know what to set now. See you when the timer's concluded. With it, the battle as well. See ya. Oh, guys. Gals. And gals, I guess. Timer is concluded. With it, the battle as well. Which brings us to the end of the first part of Volga's challenge. Challenge mode. As you can see, we did battle mode and part of boss challenge mode, except for survival battles. So now we are going to go and do the second part next, which will be the survival battles, which you already know about because we talked about it quite a bit. Yeah, we sold a bunch of weapons for him as well, so why not? So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Hot rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.